In this lesson, we'll cover the rotate command. So let's say you placed one of these columns within your structural plan on the grid, but you now have to rotate it. Let's say we want to rotate it 45 degrees. How do we go about doing that? Well, we'll use the rotate command to do this. So first, let's select our column. With the column selected, on the Modify panel of the Modify ribbon, choose Rotate. Now at this point, you can rotate this in a couple different ways. One is Revit's asking us to pick a reference line or angle to start measurement from. So I'm going to move my mouse horizontally to the left or to the right of this column. Then I'll left click. Then start to move your mouse again, and you see a line pull away, but it's with a reference angle. This is now the reference rotation degree that I'm rotating my column. Once I get to 45 degrees, I'll left click again. Then to deselect, simply click in the background. This rotates my column 45 degrees. Now you also can key in that distance as well to rotate this. So let's select the column again. Now choose the rotate command. Now look at the actual options bar. You have a few options. Disjoin to disjoin this selection, copy it to make a copy. You also have center of rotation where you can move it from where it's currently being rotated on, or that pivot point. And you also have angle. Angle means I can set whatever angle I want, and this will rotate from its current position. So I could key in 45 degrees and hit the Enter key. This will rotate the object 45 degrees. Now, if you move the placement of where the center point is at, it won't rotate where it's currently located, but maybe about another point. So let's select the column again, choose Rotate. This time where it reads Center of Rotation, click Place. Now Revit is asking us to pick a point on something that you want to act as the center of rotation. I'm just going to pick a point in the middle of this grid line to the right of the column. Go ahead and click. Now you can see this is the center of my rotation. Once again, I'll move my mouse horizontally so the line snaps horizontal as the beginning of my reference. Left click, and now you can see you're rotating this column about the new reference point. And I'm going to rotate this 180 degrees. Left click again. Now if I use the option for copy, I could have made a copy and copied this from the original point to its destination location. So as a review, in this lesson, we looked at the rotate command. We talked about the different ways to rotate objects. One by selecting and then just picking a point or a reference and then dragging your mouse to create an angle at which you'll rotate. We also looked at just keying in a numeric distance or degree to rotate your object. And the last example was moving the center of rotation. So instead of spinning upon itself, we can move it and spin about or rotate about another point.